What's up, guys? It's Jughead here, just a down-to-earth guy trying to bring you some down-to-earth content. Welcome back to my Let's Watch One Piece series. Today we are going to be watching at least episode 14 and 15. The battle has fully commenced against Kuro's crew with Jango, his crewmates, and now we have the Nyaban brothers, I believe is how it is pronounced, Nyaban brothers. They're like the duo version of like the Ginyu Force is what I immediately thought of when I saw the Nyaban brothers first. I thought of the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball Z. They're wailing on Zoro at the moment, and even though Zoro's getting fucked up, scratched around, it's a cat fight, he still goes out of the way to protect our other protagonists when Usopp fires that. I think he fired the slingshot, and he knew if you get in a conflict here, they're gonna come after you. I want them to focus all their attacks on me, and he's holding his own. He's a real one, and I think Kuro he's arrived there. I think because he's just like he sees his guys all around on the floor. Django's doing some stupid hypnotism, and he's just like, "What the hell have I walked into? What the hell are y'all doing? The front of my ship got ripped off. Somebody got some explaining to do." So that's what we're getting into here. And I say at least 14 and 15 because remember the last episodes that we did, I originally said 11, 12, 13, but then I was going to be left on such a cliffhanger that I said 11, 12, but we were going to be left on such a cliffhanger that I'm like, screw it. We're going with a third episode today. I am not being left on this cliffhanger, even though this was kind of a cliffhanger too, but I think it's going to be around 2 to 3 episodes a video from now on, just in case we're going to be left off on a cliffhanger, or there was some bad pacing in some other episodes, or it's just kind of boring, versus like if it was super hype and I feel satisfied, you know, Thanksgiving dinner versus like, please sir, may I have some more? Gonna go off the cuff. We're gonna wing it with One Piece for now, whereas like the other series we can do 1 episode at a time, 2 episodes for sure. But no more talking out of me. I know it's been a while since One Piece has been on this channel, so I will not talk any longer. I will see you soon. Transition. So, One Piece episodes 14 and 15. Don't know the titles? Before we get started, hit that like button to support the series if you enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join us on our journey here together. With that out of the way, in 3, 2, 1, let's watch. The Nyaban brothers. I always forget to skip the recap, but we'll watch it anyways. I forget what their names are, or if we even got their names. All I know is they're called the Nyaban brothers. Okay, Butchie is one. He's the fat guy. Siam. Okay, Siam and Bucci. I'm gonna forget that. And Zoro was just going in. Oh yeah, I forget he was going with the one sword style. Oh yeah, Nami got cut up. First scrape on her. Kuro's arrived. Oh, yep, I don't look at the titles. Okay. I almost forgot. I don't want to get spoiled. Because for some reason, they make the titles so straightforward, it's weird. Now they're shitting their pants. Because Kuro is back. Who knows the last time they saw his face. Ooh, right in the shoulder too. I don't know why. I thought she got cut on like the torso or the leg or something, but right on the shoulder. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. What an imposing man. Oh, the Black Cat pirates have fallen in these 3 years. So while he's been gone, Jango has been the leader, right? True, it was your incompetence. What didn't you count on? Oh, well. They going up against him now? Some inner turmoil was amidst the crew? They're going against him now? Okay, I was told Nyaban brothers. Why are they called Meowban brothers now? So now they're attacking him. He's gonna bring out his own claws. Ah, so there it is right there. You're not our captain anymore. Jango's our captain. Oh shit. Bring out the Freddy Krueger claws. Damn. Ooh, he's got him on both hands now. Who do you think you are? Huh? Ah, damn. Who are you going to kill? Is this like a power, or is he just like one, like in the Matrix, so fast? The Pussyfoot Maneuver. Great name. Like a shadow step. Yeah, that kind of shows maybe the hierarchy here. Was really putting Zoro to his test, but Kuro here's treating them like they're children. He is the man of is it 100 plans or 1,000 plans? I forget. Oh, that habit, yep. Ah, that's why. That makes sense. Yep, it's such a habit. Well, now she has her own battle scars. Now she a bad bitch. Even though she already was one, but you go up a notch when you get your first battle scar. Not on the high seas. Can you really call yourself a pirate? If you can't take care of 5 minutes, what you gonna do? Okay. You're gonna start from scratch all over again. Because obviously this crew wouldn't be good enough. Better get to work. 5 minutes and counting. Don't just lollygag. Just stand around. Or maybe I heard Nyaban, but it was really Meowban. But then I thought someone in the comments said Nyaban. So now I'm just confused. Kicking him to you? Ah. I don't know. But he's a master in a three-sword style. Oh, okay, that looks sick. That is sick. That might be my thumbnail. That was sick. You got fucked up. 4 minutes. Just having 3 swords is different from knowing the 3. Yep. Okay. Okay. So is it like for every other sword he's able to have, he gets even better? He prefers the 3 sword style. He's good with 1 sword, but then he mastered the 2 sword, and then he masters the 3 sword style. So he'd always prefer to have the 3 swords. Great. They're fucked either way. One of them's killing you in under 5 minutes. You look kind of worried there. You didn't look so arrogantly cocky right there. Kind of look nervous. Yeah, I don't think you're going to. Please. I don't think he was trying to kill him. Were you? Or weren't you? Oh, okay. Oh, what about the other guy? The other guy didn't have tough fat. Ooh, I didn't even see the claw marks on Zoro's chest. This guy turned into a fucking rhino? Jesus. I feel like that X across the chest is gonna be a pretty popular, what would you call it? Pretty common, like, mark that we're gonna see throughout the series. Because I've seen it multiple times now, and it's so identifiable and so, like, I don't even know, like, tough and hard that I feel like that's gonna be a pretty common thing. Especially with the amount of fights Zoro and Luffy and people are gonna get in, I feel like it's gonna be impossible to not end up with that mark on your chest. And that's almost like a true mark of a true pirate who's really been in some shit, really been in some fights. That, you know, when you get into the fights, you disrobe or kind of let your chest out, and people see that X mark and they're like, oh shit, okay. Uh-oh. Is he looking after her? Nami? It's like a bolo? Woo! Oh. It's like a Tron disc. It's gonna be a kick or a punch. Kick or a punch. Ah, ooh, ah. Duck! Oh, she gonna get a haircut. She gonna get a haircut? Damn it. I hope this different angle's not too weird. I redid my entire computer desk YouTube setup, so I'm kind of sitting at a different angle, but still got the same like camera setup and everything, but it's kind of a different angle. I hope it's not too weird. Is she getting a haircut? Getting a little trim? Or what? What? The shit splits in 2? Whole face is smushed. A chakram? What the hell is that? That's not gonna damage him though. Or will it? I forget. Shit. No, because he's... Wait, I thought it... I'm confused. I forget. I like how you compare his rubber person versus Chop Chop. I forget. Nice. Not only is it awake, you just watched him catch a discus in his mouth and break it in half with his teeth. You can sleep now. The soft piano music. Now I'm interested in that characterization, that he stopped to check up on her. Does he care? Or just like curious that, oh, so Nami's a fighter too. Like she fought while he was out. Interested in that. You know, with the soft piano music, and he had that worried look on his face, but I don't really know if that fits in with Luffy's personality profile that I kind of developed in my head so far. Yeah, you only got 1 minute. You guys are boned. Y'all are fucked. You got Zoro on one end. You got Luffy on the other end. You're gonna die, and even if you don't, the minute's gonna go by and you're just gonna be dead otherwise. You're pretty much up shit's creek without a paddle. What does Haramaki mean? Someone gonna give me a Japanese lesson? Everybody dies now. That's super cool. Okay, that's a very cool shot. That's cool. That is cool. Especially because you're doing that in 2D cell animation, so you're actually animating that on layers. Like CGI, that's easy. But I think that's a very cool shot to set up with actual animation. Very cool. Baywatch slow motion run. No. Who got cut? It's gonna be shocked that Usopp. Hey, you didn't fucking listen. What did she say? I need to go back. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I don't even know what I thought I read. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say. No shit, motherfucker! This is so typical anime. You let two people have a fucking dialogue for like 3 fucking minutes, when in real life you would have been dead in like the first 2 words you fucking said. That, I love, what do you call that? Like crosshatch? I love that style of animation. Especially in like these emotional moments. Just makes it so much more edgy and rough. I love that. I love that. Huh? Yeah, she's right fucking here. Huh? What do you want? What do you want? That knowing that she's dead? Great. Can't have anybody knowing the truth. You're asking for too much. Can't have her go ratting out on everyone. What was that? What was that? What was that? Just bring out the gun. Ka-chow! Make it easy. Just have it be so anti-anime. Just that. Just, I would so love it. Just bring out the gat. Oh, are you Hey. Kablowy. She ain't gonna pull the trigger. Or she is, and he's not gonna die because you're not gonna kill off such a... Or maybe you will, I don't know. Maybe this is the only time we'll see him in this arc, I don't know. Let's not be nostalgic now. You manipulator. This bitch dumb as hell. Lowering the gun and shit. You see, he only took one glove off? You dumbass. What a narcissist. Take the gun away. He already has the other glove on his hand still. Oh, God. You fucking moron. God, is she a waste of time. She has contributed nothing. She's contributed so little, it's gone into the negative. Her being here has made it worse. Kablowy! Is she gonna stop his ass? Oh, his fucking Pussyfoot Maneuver. Who's the bullet gonna actually hit? Oh shit. Like a saw trap. Oh shit. Your Pussyfoot Maneuver couldn't dodge that. Hell yeah. Mr. fucking Fantastic over here. That's sick. God, I love the animation. Yeah, we're watching another, obviously. I'll see you in a few seconds. So, we are moving on to episode 15. I skipped the intro. We are starting at 3:23 exactly for people who watch with me. Let's just get into this. Luffy's back in action. Long ass stretch. Good stretch he got into that punch right there. Knocked his ass out. Looking like a fallen angel. Cracked his glasses. Fucked him up. Pussyfoot Maneuver wasn't fast enough for that. Is he awake? Or is that just weird animation? Crack the knuckles. I don't know if you can even hear that. Yeah, We knew that. You didn't have to say anything. We knew. Oh, everybody's coming to the party. Ooh. Triple team. Nah, they gotta get some punches in. Everybody gotta get a few seconds in. They're contributing. You got your anger out. Now back up, slowly. Now they've really done it. Oh, his eyes are open. Nope, get the fuck out. Tell the town. Even though they might not trust you either, but... Yep, he's still got that one claw. These kids better not get hurt, or I'm gonna be upset. You don't hurt children. Oh, he don't even care about them. True, he was the one that shot you, or tried to at least. I was gonna say, I want to know how common the knowledge is of knowing what devil fruit powers are. Like, you see the arm stretching, like, what is this? Oh, I guess it's like so esoteric that it's almost like the last thing you would think of. I had a whole discussion comparing the Chop Chop fruit with the Gum Gum fruit, and even you guys helped me, and I completely forgot what it was all about. Of like, why he was able to grab the sharp blade disc in his mouth without hurting himself. I almost want to look that up on the side while we watch, so I can remember in the moment, or else it's going to really annoy me. Nice pun. I do really like that the fights are always on a grand scale. Well, not always, where they can be like, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, the fights are not boring, and they're very choreographed and very like purposeful, very engaging. They're very exciting. But they all happen in one episode. Like, Dragon Ball Z fights are very exciting. It just takes you 30 fucking episodes to watch somebody power up, or 5 episodes to see someone start a punch and then actually land the punch. That's the most annoying part about, like, Dragon Ball. This all happens with good pacing. I think it was episode 9 and 10. I need to check my notes. But I don't want to miss anything. Always thinking about somebody else. Never thinking of himself. Protect Kaya. Run to the town. Didn't they all have pitchforks and shit? Facts. See? Even the Nami, that might be something that she likes. because she doesn't like pirates. But he wanted to become a pirate to be men who protect what's most important to them. Hey, that might even bring Nami on the side of the pirates. Yeah, he got them to run away, but twisted it. He wanted Kaya and all three of them to run away, escape. But he twisted it in a way that the kids still think that they're helping, which they are, but very smart. He out for the count? Okay, it was not in episode 9 and 10. It must be 11 through 13. Yeah, but it's like, what do you even expect to do against Luffy? But that's what I like, is there's always some, like, they're not, it's not like overpowered. It's like, okay, it's not like One Punch Man, or he's as strong as the episode requires, kind of like Superman. Luffy to me doesn't seem overpowered, but always at the right moment he prevails, which makes it interesting. You get to see everybody in action, everybody contribute and participate, but when you're like, okay, the action can be done now, that's when Luffy steps in. Okay, during this break, okay, let's see 7 and 8. Okay, this probably is it. Okay, Luffy can take musket rounds and blunt force trauma. Buggy can only take sword attacks. Ditch the swords. He muscular as hell. That was sick. Just that alone would intimidate me. Yeah, what the hell was that? He's gonna run into the town, and the whole town is fighting. That's what I want to see. Kind of like in Naruto when that little kid brought the entire town onto that bridge to fight. I want that to happen. What do you mean I don't plan to help? Oh, do it on his own? I was kind of confused by that line. You struggling a bit? Fight turns you into an 80-year-old man. Persevere, my guy. What the hell's wrong with my thing? Yeah, he doesn't care about the damage that's been inflicted on himself. He cares about others. That's very important. He's not making it, dude. You're in a very vulnerable position right now. Hey, take away his ability to hypnotize others, I feel like he's pretty pointless. That moonwalk ain't gonna do much for you after that. He will die trying. That is the whole point. Yes, and he shall prove that today. Better to die a hero than live a coward. Uh-oh. See, Luffy don't be laughing at someone's heroism. Yeah, don't be laughing at somebody's 100% resolve to risk their own life. No laughing matter. Don't be laughing at a real man. He gave you a little opening. Go, go, go! I don't know what Kuro can do, though. Wait, did he dodge that? I didn't even know. He can't take sword attacks, right? He can only take projectiles and blunt force trauma. Because like a rubber band can't stop a knife. But like a rubber ball could absorb. But a really sharp blade could still cut through a rubber ball. So this is actually very dangerous for him. See, I love how choreographed this is. And that it's kind of even playing field. Like, he always has his strengths, but then he always has to face his weaknesses, too. And he's not invincible. I like that. Ooh. He drew some blood. Hey, you guys were, what, last episode wanting him dead. So you're no longer part of his crew. Oh. I didn't get it. What do you want to do? Live off the rest of your days in retirement? That was cool. Or you pay off a bounty? Is that what he wants the money for? Pay off the bounty on your head? Oh, okay. Well, the name is gonna die. Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to return. He wants the world to still think, or the Navy to still think, Captain Kuro is dead. I shall now make you captain of this ship. All a part of his one of 1,000 or 100 plans or whatever his name is. Okay, Jango looks a lot cooler when he's not wearing that hat, and he doesn't look like Michael Jackson here. What? Am I slow? God, I wish I had a bottle of water around me right now. God damn. Okay, I can't get over it. This show has such cool shots that you do not see in other shows, even today. Or especially not back in the 90s and early 2000s. Kind of very straightforward. But this has very cinematic shots that I really like. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's very late, and I've been working, reorganizing my entire setup and everything all day. I'm very tired, but I wanted to watch some One Piece. Man of 1,000 plans. Oh, shit. Ah! That's how he got killed by firing squad and executed. Genius. But it will fail. Oh shit. Knife stuck in the rock. Yeah, he toughened himself up all right. Did he break the knives? Sick. True. He's doing this for a lot more than you are. I think this is a good place to stop. Is it? God damn it. I don't know. Is this a good place to stop or not? Fuck it, we're watching another one. Because I don't know. I want to finish the fight. Motherfucker. Episode 16, right? We're getting into it. Oh, we're skipping the intro. Fuck this. Okay. Skip the intro. Let's go. Don't look at the title. Okay, let's go. Final episode for the day. I want to see this conflict resolved. See, pirates ain't so bad. Oh shit. What the hell? What the fuck was that? That's the shot we heard earlier. Oh, it's his chakram, is that what they're called? what Nami called them, or whatever, chakram. And you're deforesting. God damn it. You're ruining our planet. Hey, he's not just a hypnotist, he's like goddamn Shang-Chi with these fucking rings. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't sneeze. Suffocate him if you have to. Nice. That's how I prevent myself from sneezing. I just plug my nose and stop breathing. Get the hell up. You got no leg muscles because all you do is lay in bed all day, goddammit. How do you got a fever? You're already getting allergies from being outside for the first time? Yeah, would you rather get a fever or have a disc cut your head off? Yeah, maybe that might motivate to get your ass up and go. They are not abandoning you. I want those 3 kids to fuck Jango up. You pick up that goddamn baseball bat. Great. How sharp is this goddamn thing? How is it not cutting up your hand? Well, also that really proves that if Luffy didn't catch that in his mouth, he would have gotten hurt, right? Because Gum Gum Fruit can't stop the blades, like actual slicing attacks. Only Chop Chop Fruit can do that. But he caught it with his mouth. Fuck yeah. Why are you counting us out so quick? We're not dying, we're fighting. We are living. Surviving. Yeah, his blades did get fucked up and off. But he still's the other one. Crush him. Break him. Drop a rock on his head. Come on. Let's end this fast. Yeah, stop saying that, man. Calidor, I think. You're no crew of mine. Again, see, that is such a cool cinematic shot right there. You don't have to do that. It can be just be super straightforward. Frame cut. But those shots I really do appreciate. You know what this music reminds me of? You might not be able to hear it because I have to tone down the audio so low so I don't get copyrighted. It really reminds me of some of the, like, Harry Potter-esque like movie 4 on, like that very dark music. You know, like in the beginning of Goblet of Fire when they went through the gates of the abandoned house with the old man and like Lord Voldemort there, and that like I don't know, that's very sinister, like almost like goosebumpy, like orchestral music really reminds me of like the more mature, darker Harry Potter movies. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain goes there. Yeah, but you're not Captain Kuro anymore, so they're really not your crew. They don't really have to follow your orders anymore. Yeah, he don't care. Just a dead stare. Ah, oh, he's about to be pissed. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Hey, you're the one with literal shit embroidered on your jacket. And literally pussyfooting around. Oh yeah, you can't pussyfoot around if I'm just gonna be a literal like fucking, I don't even know what you want to call this. He didn't even really keep up with it. He just stretched his arm out so he can get a full nice radius spin attack. What's going on? What's this technique? Also have the word pussy in it? Okay, never mind. What the hell does this move do? Same. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he's like a grandfather clock or a zombie. God damn it, just show me already. We've had enough suspense and leading up. Let's just see. It's like air raid sirens in my ears right now. Uh-oh, what is it? She gonna witness firsthand what's going on with the out of the back technique? Or out from the back? I already forgot. Outback Steakhouse? I don't know. Oh, shit. Everything the purple smoke touches gets fucked up and killed. Everybody's dying. What the hell? Area of effect attack. This is like a goddamn video game. Oh, okay. He's just cutting whatever. Oh, I guess this technique doesn't really have many downsides when you literally don't care who died. Oh, was that Luffy? That was Luffy, right? Oh, he just gave him a, he just cut his bangs. Luffy ain't even budging. If he cuts the hat. Oh, shit. That was sick. Oh, again, so much stuff reminds me of Dragon Ball. Like, you can just see how much Toriyama, like, influenced in little ways. Very subtle, even down to, like, the shots. And the emotion. And how you visualize that. How you visualize power and anger. And ferocity. Who do you take your friends for? That's big. That's going to be probably a big part of my discussion. To try and understand Luffy's character more. I will never be, a man like you. Never can. Yep. But you are wrong. But a man like you could never be like Luffy either. You walking forwards or backwards? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's gonna do the attack all... He's gonna do the attack all over again because now that more people are dead, he's more... The probability, because there's a smaller pool of people, he's more likely to cut Luffy up too. And then everybody else he doesn't care about anyways. So he's going to keep doing that attack over and over, maybe, until there's only one person left. And now the pool is just one. I thought he was about to smooth criminal, keep himself from falling. Oh, shit. Nice. Nut shot. Sneezing and he got your balls busted? Jesus. Yeah, you really can't trust a bunch of little kids. They know the most devious shit to do. He just crushed his feet. They know how to scheme for real. Bunch of rascals. Uh-oh. No, he's my favorite. I'm 80% sure some car outside my house just like completely ran over a curb on the corner. We'll ignore that. Continue watching the show. Hopefully she went to the town. They all trust her. Bring the town with the pitchforks. Oh, never mind. She's right there. Well. I don't know why I'm so set on wanting the town to get involved and like to have the redemption of them all knowing the truth. How did he just let that happen? This girl is absolutely useless. Every weapon she gets in her hands, she immediately gives up. She don't do shit. Jesus Christ. Who's more useless, her or Sakura? Come on, Zoro. Slapping the cut. Naruto run. Throw the fucking shovel. Slow motion. I love always having multiple fights going on simultaneously. It cuts to that fight, cuts to this fight, cuts back. So it never gets too stale. Always on your toes. Oh, motherfucker. I'm not doing another episode. We're waiting. I got enough to talk about with these discussions. So, let's discuss. Somehow, I watched 3 episodes and still, unfortunately, end on a cliffhanger. That's the way the cookie gotta crumble sometimes. I'm eager to pick it back up and keep watching as soon as I get this discussion done, get this video edited up on my channel, and most likely just get this arc finished, finish up this arc, because I'm assuming this is some sort of story arc here we got going on with Kuro, this whole plot going on here. So we'll end it soon and move on to a different adventure in some new exotic location on the seas, most likely. But until then, we got to discuss right here, right now, whether or not we get a cliffhanger. A whole lot of action for damn sure, but this was a visual performance as much as it was a character performance. A few keynotes, a few key quotes that I want to note, some moments of characterization and growth in my understanding. But remember, like I said, these discussions are going to remain pretty casual and broad for the most part while we're still only leaving the starting gate of this marathon here. But I'll try and go in depth a little bit. I have to say it every goddamn time. You heard me keep uttering it throughout the episodes, but I just love the artistic, cinematic style of this anime. Maybe I would be eager to see or interested if the shots and the frames that I compliment so much and point out, if how much does Oda just take directly from manga panels and put them into the anime as well, or is it a unique look from each medium. I don't know, but I sound like a broken record, or maybe like just pointing out shit that isn't even special, maybe, or worth writing home about to other people. But being such a film buff and such a cinephile, I love cinematography. I love the art of the frame, how a single frame, a single shot can just be an art piece. A lot of people probably know the phrase every frame a painting. That's what I get from One Piece. The anime under my belt right now, either completely finished or currently watching, are Dragon Ball Z, Trigun, Samurai Champloo, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, Initial D, Jujutsu Kaisen, uh, Mob Psycho, Yu Yu Hakusho, Kill la Kill, Psycho Pass, whatever others I can't think of right now, and I forgot. But One Piece is the one anime so far where I can't stop thinking about the cinematic shots and style. I talk about the animation in Hunter x Hunter all the time, for example, but I'm not talking about animation. I'm talking about this artistic lens. And One Piece is the one anime so far that I can't help but keep bringing it up because I don't think any other anime I've watched has made me think this, because I don't think they've done it like One Piece has. And One Piece is over 20 years old. Like other old school works, like Trigun is an amazing story where I shed tears and I thought it looked beautiful and had some really gorgeous shots of Vash, or the environment that we're living in the world. Same with Dragon Ball. Some of those still shots at the end of the episodes, I don't remember what discussion I really talked about it in depth, but Dragon Ball is a perfect example too. Those still shots at the end of some episodes, the watercolor, the deep saturated like mix of painting, colored pencil, and watercolor still shot, those are so fucking gorgeous. But the frames I see in One Piece are so pure cinema in a way. You know what shots and frames I'm referencing because I mentioned it every time. I pointed them out once I saw the ones that stood out to me. In those frames, in those camera pans, in those zooms, in those shots and movements, I saw Alfred Hitchcock. I saw Kubrick. I see Francis Ford Coppola. It's clear to me Oda is inspired by the film giants and the film greats, and he has a cinema eye. He had to be a movie buff himself or something, and just simply had the eye himself, and was just a creative guy who would rather take the extra 5 to 10 seconds for this dramatic zoom, or this to convey this exposition, or have this panning shot, or hold this one frame, uh than to just execute a quick or simple cut to the next piece of action or plot point. One Piece came out in 1999, I believe, and in my opinion, it stands out clearly in this regard amongst its siblings in the old school animation family, and easily holds its own even today, standing confidently with its predecessors in the modern world. I don't see these things in the older anime, the 2D cell days, and I don't see it much in the newer CGI days. It's just something I need to mention in every discussion, apparently. And these 3 episodes were probably the peak so far for me, that I'm like, okay, this discussion is devoting its first minutes to this point right here. Those frames, those shots, they, even for someone like Kuro, it contributed to Kuro's characterization so strongly, yet so subtly at the same time, because some people might not even care or notice it, but for those that do, I feel like it just lends so much to a character. And I guarantee you would see someone like Kuro differently because he would be portrayed differently on screen before your eyes. The shots help portray Kuro in such a way that is essential to his being, his character development, his personality is just fantastic. Such a nod of respect from my movie buff cinephile brain. Story wise, here's the biggest thing I love these episodes. Each character shining individually, the character development from everyone, so that then this can lead into the fact that this is an ensemble story. And this is the first time it's felt like an ensemble group, an ensemble story, an ensemble cast. The ensemble cast all working together but doing their own thing, holding their own. It feels like an ensemble. It feels like a group. It feels like a crew as each new member comes along. Each have their strengths, each have their weaknesses. No one is left out and no one is left irrelevant like in other stories. Nami gets cut. She gets her real first battle scar. This subtly shows her commitment and resolve, which we see Luffy physically acknowledge. She saves Zoro with her cleverness and quick movements to get his swords back to him. She isn't some incapable sideline female protag they just keep around. She saves Zoro. She stomps on Luffy's face to wake his ass up. So we see that without her, shit would have gone south. So we love her for that. Her work is done. She's accomplished a lot, showing off her physicality, especially for being a character that is supposed to represent the brains of the operation, not so much the brawn. Instead of ditching her friends for the treasure like before and only hesitantly coming back to help out, now she puts her friends and others first. She risks her own skin. And then when she's out for the count and knows she can't really contribute anymore to the physical fight any longer, she gets subbed out. We're putting our starters in. She can then go on to plunder the treasure like she desires, which still effectively helps the group too. But her priorities have switched. Zoro, we saw last episodes keeping Usopp and Nami out of danger by taking that slingshot himself. And we have to wait for him to take on Jango in the next episodes, I assume, with Usopp to really see him in action next. Because his biggest character development today was the fact he literally carried Usopp while rushing to save Kaya and those kids. And the quotes we received these episodes were so profound as well and important to the character development and the philosophy of these people. They were amazing. Like, when I say this was the first ensemble feeling, I mean like even the children got in on the action and showed their true colors of honor. Even they showed the willingness to risk their lives with 100% resolve, like Luffy would be proud of, even if Luffy doesn't get to witness it himself. The line one of the kids say, "We're not going to die, we're going to fight to live." That is maybe the best line in these episodes. That was such an amazing line right there. And Kaya's reaction to it, she can see the good influence Usopp has had on these kids. Yeah, he may lie with his stories and over exaggerate it, and he may have become the boy who cried wolf on accident, but he was never ill intentioned. He never meant harm or bad things. You tie that line to the line Usopp said himself in front of Kai. He said something like, that was the reason we formed our pirate group to become men who protect what's important to us. Usopp's father would be proud, and that's the feeling you get right there. He may be just a kid. I don't know how old he is, just a young man, but he's more man than Kuro. He's more man than Jango. He's more man than many. Usopp is always thinking of others first, and in that way, he's a hero where Zoro and Luffy are not, because they are always thinking of themselves. First one, they are always thinking of themselves first on the most basic level, while I truly think Usopp puts others before himself. He doesn't care about Kaya's apology. He doesn't care about being understood. He doesn't care about dying. In those episodes, we see he only cares about Kaya and her being safe, getting the hell out of there, ordering the kids to take her away. And in a clever attempt, instead of telling the kids to simply run away where he know they would refuse and it would be futile to just tell them, hey, run away, leave, get out of here, scram. He gives them the task and the order of escorting Kaya out of there and into the forest to protect her, giving them a job, giving them a responsibility. Got both the kids and Kaya to run away to momentary safety. Now when they are in danger again, instead of getting even with Kuro or handling that, he goes with Zoro to rescue the kids and Kaya because those are his people. The kids are his responsibility, his crew, his people on the island, and Kaya is his love interest, but more importantly, a friend and an innocent person on this island, just like the townsfolk. He wants to protect them all. Luffy already knows the man Usopp is. Usopp, in a way, is an extension of the entire island, the town, a representative ambassador in a way. Alongside just straight up not liking Kuro at all, he likes Usopp. Therefore, he tells Kuro, I'm willing to die because I don't want to let a single man in this village die, but I won't die. Luffy, just like Usopp, is always willing to die, even though he won't. Just the commitment alone and being all in, all your chips are on the table, gives you the strength and gives you the courage and gives you that advantage because there is no hesitancy or double thinking. The ego is not real. The ego's there, but it's hard to say if it's in the way. Whereas a coward and a loser like Kuro would hesitate or choose his life over the goal, or what's right in a way. That's exactly why Kuro is alive. He'd rather stay alive as a coward and a runaway hermit who changes his name and identity and leaves this whole life behind than die for who he is, which, even if you're a pirate, would be more honorable, or who he thought he was or who he pretended to be. While Luffy is the real deal. And we've seen that already multiple times. You can be a pirate while also not being a total asshole. Luffy told Kuro to his face, you're not fit to be a pirate if having a name on the seas scares you. But I did like the line from Kuro, which was like, I'll show you the terror of a pirate who's been to face with death many times. Like, okay, finally, let's get something real out of our antagonist finally. Let's talk more action. Even though Luffy has faced death himself already plenty of times too, and he's never ran or cowered in fear. So while Kuro is older and has more years of experience under his belt, Luffy, he's got devil fruit powers and he's got 100% resolve. So I'm looking forward to what appears to be an even fight. And that's what I really, really love to find out, or just even come to understand from this string of episodes today. The closest to a revelation in a way, because it did open my eyes somewhat. I understand how Luffy won't be overpowered and won't be a shallow character who won't have these predestined positive outcomes handed to him now, time after time. I get this now. That is something I've been wondering and even somewhat worrying about with 1,000 episodes, with a 1,000 episode series where our main protag is obviously still alive all those episodes later. How do you make him human? How do you have any stakes or have any risks for a guy who puts his life on the line with 100% resolve every time, but who has survived every time? How do you prevent or escape a character from becoming limited by the words like overpowered, immortal, plot armor? How do you navigate that? What are his weaknesses and her flaws? How will he experience defeat? How do you keep Luffy interesting? And how do you keep us as an audience engaged with him and his story and our belief in his mortality and his humanity? I'm really looking forward to seeing how Oda plays around with that idea. And that's what I loved seeing today. Luffy drew blood. Possessing devil fruit powers isn't necessarily always enough. When your opponent is, say, vastly more experienced or more intelligent and possesses powers of his own, realizing you don't need to consume a devil fruit to possess powers or abilities in this world, is what opened my eyes and got me excited for the future, because I didn't want to just be waiting for other devil fruit power users to come along and be the only worthy adversaries to Luffy. And, everyone else in between is just handed down to the other crew members like Zoro or Usopp or Nami or whoever else is going to come along later. I don't want fights to drag on where Luffy himself could end it in seconds. I want fights and conflicts to stretch out naturally or organically, because Luffy and the others are indeed being tested and themselves being stretched to their own physical and mental limits. And I should have seen that coming or understood this earlier, because I'm sure Shanks has certain abilities of his own. To be such a successful, well known, respected pirate on the seas, he's got to be powerful. But how? What does he possess? What has he obtained? Or what has he learned, or what has he practiced? What does the world have to offer? What can any character ultimately become, or wield as certain abilities or powers? Like Shanks fought off that sea monster in some mysterious fashion that isn't explained yet, that I don't want spoiled to me. And I forgot about that, but when I was thinking about Kuro, I thought back to it, and he has to have his own thing going. Kuro has his own techniques, his Pussyfoot Maneuver, and his out of the back attack that prove to be quite powerful against Luffy and can cause him some real damage. That is what gets me excited, knowing now that Luffy can and will encounter many strong people out there, good or bad, and that can hold their own against him and can make Luffy bleed. And this idea of being overpowered can fade away, essentially. But because, like, here's an example to get my thought process across. I've never watched One Punch Man, not yet at least. But having the name One Punch Man, you can't help but stray from that. That is scripture. It is the Bible. It's the Testament. It is how Saitama is written. Defeat your opponent in one punch. The same with Superman. How do you make that character interesting, engaging, or worth someone's time watching? I don't know for One Punch Man because I haven't watched it, but I do understand Superman. I grew up reading comics, Marvel and DC. I'm a huge superhero and comic book nerd. Many people dislike Superman because of those buzzwords I said earlier: too powerful, overpowered, plot armor. But I love Superman because I think maybe I just understand him differently or perceive him differently. Yes, Superman and One Punch Man are as powerful as any given moment requires of them. There's no cap. While a lot of people focused on the power and the physicality alone, therefore dismissing them, what always separated Superman from me was his morality. Superman's real story was the struggle between light and dark, and Superman was the embodiment of that struggle. He physically embodied light and dark. Superman is us in our darkest times, holding on to that faintest glimmer of morality in the toughest moments of our lives. And Superman is us in our most triumphant times, the shining light that reminds us just how strong each of us can be. Superman is meant to inspire us to save ourselves. Superman is a man, but he is also a god amongst humans. This world is foreign to him. He could destroy us all or do nothing at all, but he continues on this ultimate quest we all share in trying to define what is good and what role do we each play in the world as we look to answer the only question ever worth asking: who am I? Trying to set a standard of morality, honor, and justice along the way. And I think that's why I love Superman from the comics, at least. I think that's also why Superman, Dr. Manhattan, even possibly One Punch Man, once I watch it, are some of the characters I get attached to most because I love seeing how writers play around with the idea of what is this person's flaw, what what's more to them, if they are truly unbeatable or supremely powerful, if they are gods, then what is their flaw? What lies beyond all that power? And that's why I wasn't attached to someone like a Goku. I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is a special place in my heart, the original Dragon Ball. I am more attached to characters like Piccolo. Um, and I know a lot of people love Goku, but for me, I'm not attached to Goku, and I don't think I will be as I finish the rest of DBZ and DBS. Um, in my experience watching Dragon Ball, like I said, I got attached to someone like Piccolo Goku as a character isn't explored in the same in this fashion, like I explained for Superman. So to me, he's kind of shallow, and for me, the show overall is just fun. Oh, and speaking of Goku, let me get on a tangent real quick. If we're going to talk about power, someone asked me Goku versus Superman. I was just talking about Superman. I was just talking about Goku. Let's go on this tangent. Somebody asked me Goku versus Superman. I don't know if this is just one of those stereotypical fun, dumb questions, dumb arguments guys have with their guy friends. Superhero versus superhero, anime character versus anime character. Who would win? Well, it got blended, and the argument came up anime character versus superhero. And let's go to the tippity top Goku versus Superman. Who would win? Um, and I feel like, isn't that a meme in and of itself in the anime world? The whole like Goku versus blank. Goku would beat blank. Well, Goku would not beat Superman. I said Superman would win. And this sparked such a heated argument. Even One Punch Man would beat Goku. Superman and One Punch Man are written to be as powerful as they need to be. While Goku is only written to overcome his barriers, Superman is on an infinite scale. I don't even know Goku fully because I haven't finished DBZ or DBS yet, but I understand the fuck out of Superman to the point that someone thinking Goku beats Superman tells me they don't know what they're talking about. You can state and list all of Goku's abilities to me. I know Goku pretty well, even if I haven't finished it, because I've read about it. I've read the manga, and I've done my own reading and watching of other stuff. Because it's not, I don't care about spoilers for DBZ or DBS, but you can state and list all of Goku's abilities to me, but Goku has a limit. Superman does not. Ultra Instinct has many weaknesses. He constantly needs help. Superman 1 million is a literal fucking god. That's why I need to preface the entire argument before I begin it. Are we talking about the strongest version of Goku versus the strongest version of Superman? I was said, yes, we are talking about that. And right then and there, I knew I won the argument because many might have watched Dragon Ball Z, but I don't think a lot of people know Superman 1 million. Superman 1 million or Superman Prime literally lived inside the fucking sun for what was like 100,000 years and came out a fucking god. He could alter fucking reality. There would be no Goku. That's how powerful Superman became. You know, bathing inside the sun for that long, he could erase anyone and anything with a single thought, travel 1,000,000,000,000 times the speed of light, and do anything he wanted because he could make reality bend to his will. Like, dude, normal Superman could sneeze an entire solar system away. Superman 1 million could easily defeat the likes of Galactus, the Living Tribunal, the One Above All, the Celestials, the Presence, literal gods. And we're talking about Goku. I told them, if you unironically think Goku could beat Superman, you do not read DC. You just consume the bullshit that Zack Snyder did. Superman 1 million Prime is literally, he comes out of the sun a golden god. He's completely surpassed everything. Like Kryptonite and the Red Sun are fucking jokes to him. Superman is as strong as he needs to be. It was never about his power. It was about what decisions or moral choices should a person make when they have such power. Superman 1 million reaches a point where he can break the fourth wall of existence and erase Toriyama before he was ever even fucking born. Therefore, Dragon Ball is never a thing. So yeah, it's stupid how powerful Superman Prime 1 million is, but Superman beats everyone. I would say that's just my opinion, but it feels more like fact. But tangent over, let's get back on track and talk more One Piece and Luffy. But that's what I'm trying to say as I look at someone like Luffy. I don't think Luffy is written to exist on that level of power, nowhere near the likes of a Superman or a Goku or a One Punch Man, I don't think. But I know he has to become quite a powerful motherfucker. Therefore, I think that what I'm looking forward to seeing from Luffy most, and the other characters, of course, but Luffy in particular, having the highest potential ceiling, I think. How does Oda write in this regard, similar to how Superman was written? Beyond the power, where for Superman it was always about morality. It wasn't about the power. What are Luffy's weaknesses and what are his flaws behind his strength and behind his power? What keeps him interesting? What's the real story? And what keeps him human? How will Oda keep me invested in someone like Luffy? Power and strength can only go so far. How do you humanize? How do you keep him grounded? It's especially hard, I can imagine, but this manga and anime has been going on for decades, so Oda knows what he's doing, obviously. I just wanted to acknowledge that these 3 episodes made me have these thought processes for the first time, and I wanted to expand upon them. It makes me excited for the future character progression of both the protagonists and the antagonists. What powers and what abilities and what techniques do each one wield to be their own unique and strong man or woman in this world? But there we go. That's where I'm going to end today's discussion. I think if you had a good time and made it to the end, hit that like button to support the series and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay in the loop on our journey here together. Keep the convo going down in the comments so we can all connect and engage with one another even more. Follow me on Instagram where I share my photography and more of my personal life. I'd love to grow that passion and engage with you over there too. Don't forget, first class members receive early access and exclusive Let's Watch series over on my Patreon. Having said all that, and with that said, so long, farewell, until next time. Thank you, be yourself, stay dangerous, and have a good one. Peace.